Hello everyone, I'm Isabella Jessica and I'm a 7th semester student in International Business Management Program in Petra Christian University. This video is made for the purpose of my final project in which I will explain to you about my self-discovery, my future career plan, what have I learned in IBM and how have I applied it. I will use the action learning framework developed by Professor Dr. Casey Chen to explain it to you.
Action learning diagram consists of what, why, how, who, when, where, and how much. Step by step, I will explain to you using holistic, critical, systems, and lateral thinking to answer all those questions holistically. Starting from what, I will discover my authenticity consists of what I am, what I know, and what I do. In answering those questions, I will use self-awareness diagram. Here, I will assess myself in 3 big categories, which are individual, theme, and organization. My individual competence will be assessed using learning style tests, entrepreneurship tests, and Big 5 personality tests. My team capacity will be assessed using Veblen's team role model, while my organizational capability will be assessed using my leadership capabilities test. Moreover, I will assess myself as a whole using my 4 key attributes. Personally, there are 4 key attributes that best describe me. First, I am a value-driven person, which means my actions are based on my core values. Next, I am a responsible person, which means I am accountable to deal with my tasks independently. Also, I am a trustworthy person who can be relied on, and I am a sincere person. Now, let's move on to my individual competence. I will start assessing my individual competence through my first test, which is learning style. As we can see, my highest score is reflector. As a reflector, I like to think before taking actions. I like to have thorough preparation. I like to listen and observe to evaluate all possible angles before making a decision. And although I'm a reflector, I'm also an action learner, which is why I am also scored high as a pragmatist. I'm not only thinking about the implications to come up with a decision, but I also like to gain practical advantage from learning. I like to see the relevance of my work, and I'm most likely to be a credible role model as I do not take actions carelessly or recklessly, which is why I am scored low as activist and theorist. I do not take direct actions, and I do not like to only rely on concepts or theories. Next, in the GED test, I am highest at need for achievement. Because as I mentioned before, I like to think before taking actions as a reflector and as pragmatist. So, I am optimistic with my decisions. I am forward-looking, I'm restless and energetic, I have high self-confidence, I'm persistent, determined, and dedicated to complete my tasks. Thus, I also have high score in calculated risk-taking, which indicates that I have a high accuracy and thoughtful evaluation on my capabilities, on the likely benefits against likely costs to set the challenging but attainable goals in my life. Moreover, I also have high creative tendency as I am an action learner. I am imaginative and curious person. I'm intuitive and I enjoy new challenges. Nevertheless, I still need to improve my drive and determination and need for autonomy for my future career, which will be discussed later on. Next, my personality test indicates that I am highest at my agreeableness and extroversion. I am easy to adjust with people's behavior, I am polite, I am a people person. I seek fulfillment from outside myself and I am very sociable. These 2 personalities actually drive me to have an openness to new experience, have intellectual pursuits, and be honest and hardworking person and not an emotional person, as I am also a reflector and a pragmatist. Moreover, my personalities match with my 4 key attributes, which also helps me to get through projects in IBM that requires me to have integrity, to deal with different kinds of people in teamwork, and to work really hard and thoroughly. Moving on to my team capacity, I am highest at coordinator, followed by team worker, research investigator, completer finisher, and implementer. As a coordinator, I clarify goals and promote decision-making with my reflector capabilities and calculated risk-taking method. I also delegate tasks and have a confidence in taking actions as I am a pragmatist who need achievement and who have creative tendency. With that, I am also a good team worker as I have high agreeableness and extroversion. I am cooperative, diplomatic, I listen and build others, I calm others as I am not emotional. Moreover, my personalities help me to be a research investigator who has enthusiasm, who likes to communicate, explores opportunities, and develop contacts. Not only that, I'm also a completed finisher who has high conscientiousness. I deliver on time and I'm thorough in searching for errors and omissions. Lastly, I am also an implementer, which is in accordance with my 4 key attributes. I am disciplined, reliable, efficient, and I turn ideas into practical actions. After assessing my team capacity, let's assess my organization capability using leadership tests. As we can see, I am scored highest at building relationships and communicating, which I believe are affected by my agreeableness and extroversion personalities, and also by my experiences in my group projects and organizations in IBM. As a relationship builder, I help a person to have a common goal to work together, which requires good communication despite of the differences of each individual. My 2 highest capabilities also help me to build and develop other capabilities such as leading teams, motivating and inspiring, aligning people, and negotiating, which I still need to improve. To sum up, my personality and leadership capabilities are interconnected with each other and affected by my 4 key attributes. Those aspects are also interconnected with my behavior when I am in teams and interconnected with my learning styles. Defining and understanding myself will help me to develop entrepreneurship. It will also help me to improve myself and gain the interpersonal skills of a leader as seen on this diagram. I will be able to manage myself as a leader, manage my team, and projects with those interpersonal skills. Nevertheless, based on the tests I have taken, I am still at the 2nd level in the 5 levels of leadership development, which is contributing team member. Thus, I need to keep developing myself to enter the highest level, which is the professional C coach. Hopefully, I will also be able to achieve my dream, which is to have my own business in fashion industry. Having my own business is in line with my self-discovery earlier, as I am a pragmatist. I want to gather talents and lead my team and my own business. I chose fashion industry since it has been my interest for so long. It has a great dynamic and its own appeal to me. However, I will not rush my dream since I'm a reflector. I want to make sure that my business will run well and I'm able to utilize my attributes and capabilities. Before we go further about my plan, let's discuss about the 5 whys of self-awareness. First, why self-awareness is important? Because it will help me to understand myself to be able to enhance my performance at an individual, team, and organization level. Second, why do I need to be aware of my individual competence? It's to know what to improve and how to be highly competent and qualified in the future. Third, why do I need to understand my team roles? It's to help me to contribute more in achieving project objectives. Fourth, why do I need to understand my leadership role? It's to help me to be an effective leader who stimulates high standard performances. Fifth, why do I need to understand my attributes? It's to know what to enhance and what to improve to be professional C coach in the future. So after answering what and why questions, let's move on to the next part, which is when will I achieve my dream career. Here I have prepared my timeline after I graduate from IBM. In the first year, I will start working in the marketing management department in fashion industry to gain more experience in that field. In the 3rd year, I will take a postgraduate study in marketing and communication in the US and start looking for business opportunities there. In the 5th year, I will start working in the marketing management department in the US and start working on my own business plan. In the 10th year, I will start executing my business plan and developing my own business in fashion industry. The next question will be who will support me in achieving my goal. There will be my family who supports me, my friends who help me grow, my business partners who will strengthen my network and connections, also gurus, mentors, and lecturers who inspire me and help me to learn continuously. Now, let's discuss about how am I going to achieve my goal. I will use IPO diagram developed by Professor Dr. Casey Chan. It consists of input, process, output, and monitor and control. The input consists of the things I have learned so far, such as the 4 key attributes, my self-assessment, which I have explained previously. Also, it consists of the things I have learned from Professor Dr. Casey Chan, which are the holistic thinking, systems thinking, critical thinking, change, management, and design thinking. Moreover, I will explain to you how have I applied what I have learned in IBM so far using the 3 C's diagram. Concept consists of my knowledge, experiences, and ideas. Competence consists of my skills, traits, and passion. Connection consists of my relationship and networking. For me personally, I have applied all those 3 in my journey in IBM. I have practiced my holistic thinking, which helps me to analyze business case studies with a faster, better, and smarter solutions.
I have also learned to manage my time with hectic schedule and various projects I have done in IBM. Also, I have strengthened my connection with my team as I learn, work, and achieve things together with my team. For the process, I will have a disruptive thinking mindset, which requires me to create, innovate, and destroy by rethinking, reinventing, redefining, reengineering, and rejuvenating to stand out from others and achieve what I want. Also, I will apply the 3-box solution theory by Vijay Govindarajan. Basically, I will have to manage the present, selectively forget the past, and create my future. Moreover, I will use the building blocks of competence which will help me to cover the strategic, business, and tactical level. Here are my plan consisting of portfolio, program, and project which I will do to achieve the relevant knowledge, skills, competence, and ability to achieve my dream. Moreover, it will take me to a step-by-step process starting from the unconscious incompetence until I achieve my mastery in time. As the output at the lowest level, which is now, I have achieved my intelligence, personality traits and preferences, and also values, interests, and motives. At the middle level, I will achieve my knowledge and experience in the upcoming years, which will lead to the next output, which is skill or competence to be professional C coach. And as the end output, I will be a successful technopreneur who can cover this whole diagram. I will have the ability to be a problem solver, effective executor, and a revenue generator. Also, I will have to monitor and control my performance using these two diagrams as my KPIs throughout the years. This will help me to optimize my strategy in achieving my goals. Next, I need to know where my plan can go right or wrong. Thus, I will need to check and recheck again each of the process and aspect in developing myself. It includes my insight, motivation, new knowledge and skills, real-world application, accountability to make sure my plan will go smoothly. Last but not least, the question will be how much can I improve? As I want to have a disruptive thinking mindset, I want to apply the 6 thinking hats and fully cover all the 6 areas in my self-development. I want to improve my execution power to be able to re-engineer. I want to improve my response power in order to redefine well. I want to improve my adaptive power to redesign. I want to improve my expert power to reinvent. I want to improve my communicative power to redesign. And I want to improve my stamina power to rejuvenate. To conclude this presentation, I will use the GOD diagram. As I mentioned previously, my goal is to become a successful and competent technopreneur in fashion industry with effective leadership skills. My objective is to have a continuous self-improvement and development by applying what I have learned and keep learning by doing. Also, I have set my target from the 1st until the 10th year after I graduate from IBM. Throughout this presentation, I have explained to you about my self-discovery, my future career plan, what have I learned in IBM, and how have I applied it. I believe if I keep integrating, implementing, innovating, and improving continuously, I will be able to achieve my dreams. Finally, I would like to close this presentation using a quote from Steve Jobs. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it, keep looking. That's all from me. I'm Isabella. Thank you for watching.